Welcome guys to the Elza Walker walkthrough of Resident Evil 1.5, the beta of Resident Evil 2. And this is, as I said before, in the Leon version. If you guys want to go check that out, that it'll be in the description below. But I will be playing the Elza Walker walkthrough because it will have different cutscenes, as well as, I guess, different animations and whatnot. So let's jump right into this. And yeah, this is the beta of Resident Evil 2, being created by a team. They are piecing the information that they have together and are trying to make a final product out of it. And there's still some glitches and some bugs, but it's still very much playable. And it's a lot better than the build that I had played 2 years ago. So this is the latest current build of 2015. So yeah, let's get into this. I'm really excited to play as Elza because for those who don't know, she is the character that was originally supposed to be in the game who then got replaced with Claire Redfield. But they are completely different characters. And see, this is different because Leon's game, he starts off on the Helipad, whereas she starts off here. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the Magnum. I said this in the Leon playthrough. Basically, I'm going to be using the Magnum just to quickly kill the enemies because since it's not a finished product yet, it doesn't really matter about, I guess, skill level. It's just mainly to see the rooms. And this version has a ton of new rooms, as well as previous rooms fixed up. So hopefully we'll see a bunch of differences from Leon's game. I'm really excited to play this. It's also 5:47 in the morning, so if I sound a little tired, if I sound like I'm messing up my words, you guys know why. This is probably the door to the restroom. The door is locked. Okay, so she doesn't have the key either. That's a difference right there. In Leon's game, there's a Remington shotgun here, whereas Elza's is a handgun. Pretty interesting. Kind of looks like, I don't know. Kind of looks a little bit like Ada. I don't know. Pepsi. I was saying this before, and for those who have not seen the Leon walkthrough, Capcom and Pepsi had an agreement to have Pepsi machines in Resident Evil 2, but the final product does not see that. There is the Pepsi logo in the game, but instead of it having an actual Pepsi can logo, it's just the Pepsi, it's like the ad for the Pepsi thing with the world behind it back in the 90s, but the can is all black. So I guess that was their way to counter it, because it was probably too far in development for them to remove it. So this is another difference here. This is supposed to have fire, and Ada's supposed to be in there in Leon's game, so that's a difference. Which I think is pretty cool that we're already noticing some differences. I definitely recommend for you guys to go watch the Leon one as well, just to notice like what I'm noticing now. But Elza Walker is definitely the one that I was more interested in playing as, because she is the cut character. She is also the character I hope we get at least a costume of in the Resident Evil 2 remake that was just recently announced. So this is being played, and the only way that it can actually be played is on emulation. It is considered a PlayStation ROM, in case anybody was wondering. I think this room isn't any different, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave. And hopefully the mic sounds clear. And I'm playing with an Xbox 360 official wired controller. So let's see. song is so amazing. I say that every time because I never get sick of it. It's such a good song. Ah, so there's no zombies in here for Elza. It seems like. There's a ton of zombies in here for Leon. I don't think there's a door over here, but let's check just in case. Yeah, there's no door. Oh. Now, I think part of the text of this conversation was in the current builds before, but I'm not sure what build was actually made as playable. I don't remember it being in the last one I played. I think something of it, like the text or something. Can't click on them. As you see, it's still glitchy. I can kind of push Kendo. But yeah, he is the infamous guy who hands you the... Well, doesn't hand you. You pick off his dead body, the shotgun or the bowgun. And the final product of Resident Evil 2, but he was supposed to be a support character for Elza Walker. So they decided to scrap that idea. And this is the beta room of the liquor room and the final product that the liquor jumps out of. You could definitely tell it looks the same. Sorry if I'm repeating myself for those who've watched both the Leon and now are watching this one, but I'm trying to record this video as if this is the first one being watched, because I'm sure there will be people who watch this one first. So I just want to repeat everything just to make sure. I think this was the scene that was originally in the builds before. He basically is saying the identical lines to what Marvin says in the final product of the game. Wow, it's very similar. Very interesting, though, that they have the whole full scene. I like that. Would have been interesting to see the whole progression. Well, whenever this is finished, it'll be really cool to see. So that's that area. I'm glad that we were able to fully see everything here. Oh. Elevator is also not clickable for her. So let's go further. Apologize for the audio messing up. That's the ROM. The game itself, really. So let's go ahead and explore the second floor before we go up to the third. And see what rooms we got here. We've already seen a good amount of different stuff. So I'm very excited about that. This had crows, I think. I could be thinking of a different room for Leon. I think the frame rate keeps like jumping up and down. It's kind of weird. Let's see. A lot of rooms to go in this area, so let's explore one by one. This is going to be one long video, just like the Leon one. So just sit back, relax, and be prepared to see a bunch of cut content from Resident Evil 2. Which is really, really awesome. I find it extremely interesting. Unfortunately, I think this is the only beta that we're going to be able to have access to being recreated. Just because of the fact that I think the previous builds are just never been released out to anybody at all. See if this works too. I did this in the Leon one and it's kind of weird how it works. I think I just kept clicking it over and over and I just like, randomly accepted it. There you go, see, it's weird. All I was doing is just clicking OK over and over. Okay, so this is the file room, I believe. Yeah. I think this is a very awesome room, just due to the fact that this really does look like a police station at this point. No hate to the final product police station, but this definitely looks more like a police station, whereas the final product looks like a hybrid between the mansion and the police station, how it would look like. But it looks great. I think it looks more polished than the final product, but this definitely looks more like a police station, and there's not too much to click here. I'm pretty sure in the final product of this, you know, creation, we'll see some items being here and whatnot. I don't see this huge room being pointless. Wouldn't make any sense at all. I'm not going to pick up any ammo as I don't need to. Yeah, more or less it's the same as Leon's. Nothing special here. So we're just going to head back out into that big room with all the doors. Try another one. I really hope these guys do finish the project, because it's exciting. Exciting? What? Exciting. I'm really tired, guys. I'm sorry. But I really want to get this guy... oh my god, I cannot talk. I really want to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible. And thank you so much for the overwhelming support of likes and just awesome comments so far on the Leon video. Truly appreciate it. It's awesome to see people excited about this as much as I am. Okay, so this is... No, this is the... Yeah, I believe there's nothing special in this room, but we'll call this guy. I think there's a first aid spray here? Yeah. Which makes sense. Okay. Nothing too crazy in here. I don't think this is where I came from. Hopefully not. Oh, no, it's not. Good. Nope, no hanging ammo for me. Oh, both ways give you hanging ammo? Okay. Yeah, more or less, I think just the same in this room as well. Nothing special, nothing you can actually do. Just Elza talking about the radio, which is just like Leon's. Same exact text. Could be placeholders, but at the same time, could actually just be how it was supposed to be. But I don't know. I don't see so many of these rooms being pointless like they are at the moment. I definitely think they're missing some content. So I don't want to judge them yet. But we've already searched every door here, so let's, I think that was the whole second floor. So I think we're good to go to the third. Not clickable, okay. Yeah, so we're good to go on the third floor. We're gonna have to start using the debug menu soon. Some areas you can't just get to, you're gonna have to use the menu. Good, it's a good song, but it keeps clipping because of how the ROM is at the moment. Oh. Try to get through this quickly so I don't get hurt. Nothing special in this room, though. It's just you can click on the vending machine. They say nothing special, so. Okay. Oh, that scared me. Alright. This is Chief Iron's room. So, it's different than Leon's because he actually is a support character for Leon's story. So, let's see how it differs. Oh, what? Not sure if it's supposed to be the same or if just the coding, it's not finished yet. But I would imagine it's not because I believe that... Actually, no. He might be a character for Elza's game. I can't remember. I always get it confused because there's John Kendo, Marvin, Sherry, Irons. All those different characters are support characters, so... I'm not sure. This is going to lead us to the helipad. I'm going to have to climb up the stairs. From what I remember correctly, there is a cutscene with Kendo up there, with Elza only. So let's see if it activates. Yep. Yeah, they should be pushing those boxes down. This is a room that I remember was in the previous build. I think... Let's see. Okay. So we're kind of moving further through it so far. Heading to the sewers. Which is very glitchy, by the way, guys. So be prepared for some funny stuff. That's to go back up. To the garage area. Let's see if it actually works. Coincidentally, it's actually where they were talking about the little girl, aka Sherry, who goes underneath by this area. So, oh, so there's no car there in Elza's game, which is different. What's this? It's pliers, same thing. What? All the scenes are all jumbled all over the place. But I can... I'm here, Sherry. It only took me 2 seconds. Alright, so this place usually has like a big meaning for Leon. Looks like it about serves no purpose for Elza. At least at the moment. We'll head back to the sewers in just a bit. Just want to see if there's any more police station rooms that we have to go to. I think there's a few in that I'll have to use the debug menu for. Oh. I knew I heard running. I was like, where's that coming from? It's kind of annoying that the enemies just keep respawning after every time you leave a room. So, you might be familiar with this room. It is actually in the final product. It just looks very different. It's actually located in the basement. This is the like ammo room, gun room. And just like the final product, you see the submachine gun here, which is one of the 2 options you have, as well as collecting some handgun and shotgun ammo. It also gives you the side pack in the final product. So that's a room that stayed. It just got remodeled a bit. Let's see what other rooms we got here. Okay, this is the firing range. This is really like dog central. And I was showing this before. Pretty cool. Switches here, and you can actually hit them to get the targets to come up closer. Unfortunately, you can't actually seem to do anything to them. But who knows if it was planned for you to be able to. You also could run through the range, which is pretty cool as well. But other than that, no real purpose to this room as of yet. Huh. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. She has Jill's voice. Yeah, the hitboxes are a little weird in this. They're not so clean. If I'm not mistaken, the other door there is to go to the staircase. I'm not entirely sure there. This room. Okay. Yeah, there's tons of dogs here. Anyway, this room, not sure what its true purpose is, but has some pretty cool little Easter eggs like Claire and Piers. I originally thought that JoJo and Mickey right here in this, which it looks like Mickey, and this one, it's not Easter eggs. Those are, if they are taken from something, it's not what I thought it was. I thought it was originally the 2 cut main characters from the first Resident Evil, who was actually Dewey and Gelzer, if I'm not mistaken. Robotic arm guy, huge, which really would have made no sense to have in Resident Evil. Yeah, this is a staircase. Okay. And Dewey was supposed to be modeled after Eddie Murphy. It was supposed to be like a comedy relief character, which they also cut in favor of just having Barry. I guess Barry kind of fit a little bit of either one. I mean, of both of them. Now, I think this serves still no purpose. This could be a separate staircase, but not entirely sure. Yeah, I think this is a different staircase. So there would have been a typewriter right here. You just needed some ink ribbons. So I think that's a really nice little spot to save. I think it makes total sense. It actually looks really cool, to be honest. It's quite a lot in the police station. Let's take care of these guys. Alright, power of the Magnum. Quite a big haul just to get to this one door. I'm not sure if I remember what this door is. I have definitely been in this hall in the previous builds. So far, the rooms we're going to now, they've been accessible before. This is the morgue. And this also has been playable. And this also made it into the final product. This is the room that in the B games, there are liquors here. Or I think it's Claire A. There's liquors in here. And in the B game, it's zombies. Or it's just zombies purely for Leon. Where you get the red card key. It looks a lot better in my opinion though. It's more polished in the final product. What in the world is that? No idea what that is. I think this might be the generator room. Yeah, it is. This also made it into the final product. So that kind of seems like to me the basement more or less stood the same. It just got a just graphical upgrade as well as movement and just the overall layout of it looks a lot better in the final product in my opinion. But more or less exactly the same rooms and the same purpose. Probably. So I think we almost covered all the rooms on this little floor here. I think we came from here, so let's check out this room. I think if we checked out this room already, forgive me. Let's see. Just want to make sure I cover everything. Yeah, okay. Wasn't sure if that was the staircase or if the other door was the staircase, so let's see this. This other room is. Now we'll be able to head back back up. Go to B3, I think it should be. The jail cells. Now I'll tell you something about this, guys. This is pretty cool right here. Oh wow, there's a cutscene? Oh yeah. This is brand new, I think, for this build. pretty cool. But I was gonna say that this usually is full of a bunch of zombies, and I'm gonna try to just show you this room right here, which is perfectly fine. But if you tend to try to go into these other jail cells, they're very glitchy. They start messing with the frame rate and the audio. So honestly, there's nothing in them that's special. They just look like the other jail room that I just showed you, but with zombies in them. It's nothing too crazy. So just for the sake of saving time as well as not trying to get the game to crash, we're just going to skip those. But I did go to one of them in the Leon walkthrough that I did of it. So if you're really curious to see. Also, I think I did it in the previous build video I did 2 years ago. Nothing special though. Definitely not. But I do like the little sign, little cutscene with Kendo. I think that was pretty cool. I wonder if the picture of Claire is still up here. They did a little Easter egg thing where they put a picture of Claire on the top of one of the staircases. This might be the staircase. Yeah, here it is. If you look really closely, that's a picture of Claire. It says missing, and yeah, it shows a picture of Claire. It's pretty cool. Definitely not meant to be in. I doubt that was meant to be in the actual game. It's totally just a little Easter egg. So we made the whole full loop. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and start debugging. I think we have went to all of the areas that we could possibly go to, but let's go to the elevator. Once again, nothing that you can do in here, but it is finished in terms of the looks. This definitely does look like it's finished. Just needs to function. Let's see. First floor. No, I meant to go to first floor elevator. Definitely not where I meant to go. Okay, yeah, I think we have went to everything. Because this definitely looks like we went to everything. Okay, so let's start jumping up. Now this is the area that is extremely glitchy, and it's bound to crash and have a frame rate drop, so I will try to get out of the area if it starts to do that, to avoid it bugging out. I find this so creepy. Oh wow, a huge line of all the zombies in a row. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is just the same entrance area that you saw. Actually, no, it is very different looking. Kind of looks similar, but it's not. So let's go ahead and just check these rooms out. I think, yeah, these are not clickable. So they must not be ready. But I love the look of this little lobby. It's very well polished. Can't click this either. I'm probably really hurt. Just some caution. As you guys can see, handprints, bloody handprints on the back of on Elza's back. That was supposed to basically be a thing to show you how hurt you are. Obviously, it was cut out the final game. Was always intended to be there though, by Capcom. Very interesting for the time, for how early this game was going to come out in 1997. So, I don't know. Would have been cool though. So, let's debug out of here. Let's go to L tunnels where I meant to click before. I must have clicked lobby by accident. Okay, so this is where we were before. So, skip that right there. Some zombies. A cool thing is, I was explaining this in the Leon video, but I guess I might be able to actually show you guys. The zombies are actually able to climb up, which is very interesting. I'm pretty sure they would have been able to climb up with you and go down with you. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Very advanced. I think this is where it starts to get a little glitchy. As you guys just saw right there. Oh man. Okay, luckily I'm not poisoned. I'm just gonna go ahead and run by the spider. But this room is not finished. So before something happens, let me get out of here. Let's go to L Tunnel 2. I think this might be where it crashes. It's really... Yeah, this is definitely, I think, where it starts to crash. Hopefully it doesn't, though. Let's see what we can do here. It's kind of a little weird that it seems to be running a million times smoother than Leon's playthrough. Nothing you can go through here, so I'm just gonna get out of here. Spider tunnel. I think this was another room I was glitching in as well. I couldn't even run in this room. That's how bad it was. This stupid thing. I'm poisoned now. That's terrible. Could potentially die. So I do not know now what my health is at. Nothing clickable there. Can't go up here, obviously. Too high up. Alright, let's just try to go through this door, if it's even... Oh, it does allow you to. Cool, cool. Hopefully this runs completely smooth. No crashes. So far, we seem to be good. Okay, this is a room I couldn't access as Leon, so... Just gonna assume that you're gonna have to push this. Oh, I guess this is how you're meant to climb up. That would make a lot of sense. I think this wasn't... You weren't able to do this in the last build that I played either. So I don't even remember this. Okay. Gonna have to fight this. Oh no. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to tell because
Resident Evil.
the unfortunate thing with this beta, this you know, alpha build or whatever you want to call it, you can't pick up things like blue herbs, not to my knowledge. I haven't found any, and all you have is a first aid spray. So yeah, let's just try to jump right back over there. But I guess that's okay because now we're in fine again. Let's just go to the next room, generator room. Ah, the stupid spiders. Oh, no. Making me start off with the wrong weapon. I gotta make sure I run out the way. No! Wow, really? Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. I am so sorry. For some reason, they always start her off with a knife. As you see, it's not really the best hitbox and animations. Kind of weird. But I'm poisoned already. This looks like it's totally unfinished, the room. So let's jump to the alligator room. Which basically, the alligator that you do fight in the main game was supposed to be an actual like full-on boss battle in a room. And as you see, the room is not finished. So let's just warp right out of here. Sorry, I had to mute the mic. Hopefully you didn't catch that. I had to cough real quick. This is actually where we were before. So we're done with this area. Let's go to Site A, which is the next main area of the game. Alright. We're when we start accessing the next set of areas. Actually, we'll have a boss battle right now, which, given that I'm poisoned, probably is not going to go well. Let's see what we can do, guys. Let's see what we can do. Might have to use that first aid spray already. And here is a boss battle with William Birkin. But it is the it's not the final version. And this room looks like a prototype of the final room. Sort of. The very, very final room of the A game. After all, you do fight Birkin in here, so. Well, one thing that's different for sure is that he's able to shout out Sherry. That was something that was supposed to always be in the original game, but they cut out. Also, it's a very early look. It's not that polished. Oh wow, he's mutating. Should run. And that's him done. It's kind of weird because you know it's not fully finished because you're able to push his body. It's kind of weird. But the music was always intended to be this way, which is pretty cool. But other than that, looks like it's still an unfinished room. Wait. What's going on? Okay, that was really weird. Very weird. I don't know what was up with that. Oh, cutscene. So interesting enough, it looks like Elza apparently got bit. Originally was gonna get bit, and who knows what happened with that. Oh wow. It actually is functioning like new content, which is pretty cool. Sure, he's stuck. Oh god, we're all stuck. So this is cool. I think this is all brand new content to the build, which is very interesting to see. Did not know that Elza was gonna get bit, apparently. I don't know what she got bit by. Should probably use that first aid spray. So now we're in the laboratory. Let's see if anything happens in this room. Nope. Here's another first aid spray, though. If I can get to it. Can't seem to click on anything. That sucks. Oh. There you go. I should, use... Can I... Let me see if I can use the glitchy one. Yeah. Wasn't sure if that would, like, crash the game because the item slot was glitched up. But apparently not. Should be one of those gorilla monster things here. Maybe that's only Leon's game. Oh, so you can hear it, but you don't see it. Kind of weird. It's very weird. So this one looks like the story's more completed than Leon's, because it seems to be flowing really well. Except for him just disappearing. That's pretty funny. It's weird, the frames keep going up to 60 and then back down to 30, and I don't understand what's going on. So this room made it into the final product. Practically looks identical, except that there's supposed to be a first aid spray there. And you're supposed to do the whole capsule, main fuse, puzzle. Which, I think is not in this room this time. It is, instead could be a different area. But, this place looks a lot more condensed. But, surprisingly, I don't know how. I think it just has to do with what they give you. You already have it. I don't know. Because I surely didn't. I don't remember picking up a plug. So I guess that puzzle wasn't going to be in the game. Just like Leon's game, for some reason that zombie's not able to be killed. None of them are. Great. So I have to rely on my dodging skills. And just check out these rooms. This is essentially like the prototype version of the room with the big, like all the plants you see. And there's actually a plant enemy with some green herbs. This is essentially the prototype version of that because there's an actual place that's just like this in the final game. Except this looks a lot less polished. Just looks like a testing room. Has no color to it, nothing. It's just a weird like spotlight. This also made it to the final product, but didn't have that and was not nearly as big of a room. I think it was very unnecessary to have all those churns. Just like Leon's game, shutters close down behind you. And this will lead us to apparently, I believe the, This was also put still in the final game, but either Capcom's doing or the team who's doing this. This room is really not even close to being finished. I think I just ran into a place that I can't find myself, but this room you can't access anything anyway, so it's okay. So let's go to the conference room. This is a really nice room. Oh, there's a cutscene in here too. This, though, I believe is in the regular police station. So I don't know why it's with the 5 zeros of room locations. I doubt this was in the laboratory. Wouldn't fit. Oh, wow. Or I could just shoot them. That could work too. This is a really nice, huge conference room. I don't think you could do anything in it though, which sucks. But this was nice, a nice little cutscene. See if I could talk to him. Nope. Leaving this room should put me back near the police station. Yeah, because this is where it's supposed to be. I don't know why it's all the way up there with the 5 zeros. Let's see. What else could we check out? Archive room? Again, why is that with the 5 zeros? That's weird. Server room? Okay, this is new. Unfortunately, nothing that you can do, but you can leave the room, which is a good thing. And see what we find out around the area. Oh, okay, I get it. That's essentially the room with a big, weird, like, moth boss thingy. Well, it's not really a boss, but it's like a special enemy. And the final product of Resident Evil 2 that has the red card key. I mean, a room that you can, I think it's, no, you register your fingerprint. And this is also a room in the final product. A lot more polished in my opinion. With the lockers, you use the weapon box key to get the custom Magnum parts and grenade rounds for Claire. This was moved a little bit more towards the middle. This, I think, didn't exist or looks different. But other than that, the room looks completely identical. It's very interesting to see that both builds being completely different, both the original, this 1.5 and 2, the final product, so different, yet shared some of the same exact rooms. I think that's very interesting. It's like they always had that same vision for those rooms. This more or less was the same, different camera angle though, I think. It's kind of like the opposite mirrored view. This also is in the final product. This is where a typewriter and an auto box is. Basically, essentially the final one you find in the whole game of the A games. And this is the monitors that you have a cutscene with Claire talking to Leon, which is pretty cool. We're just about done with the rooms that you can go to. It's very nice. Oh. You know what, guys? I completely forgot that I was poisoned, and this whole time it was draining my health little by little. So I must have been in danger. Whoops.
Resident Evil 2.
Stupid spiders and their poison. Don't worry, we'll get right back to that area. I just gotta find out what the name of the room is so I could just quickly warp to it. Should be in the 5 O's or maybe the 6 O's. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I kind of... Okay, that was weird. Let's see what this leads you. Okay, so it's the same corridor that you saw me in before, I believe, but on fire. So let's go ahead and go back here. This should be leading more or less to the same area I was just at with the two gorillas, and this, especially that stupid one that killed me. And here's this weird creature that I saw last time for the first time I was playing as Leon, though. What a weird creature. I never saw that in the builds before. Oh, the... Hold on. Very weird enemy. But for some reason now I can't go to any of these rooms. Let's try to warp to the regular version of it. Let's see. Control room, I think might have been the room. Oh no, it was the elevator. This might be the regular version? No. Elevator hall? It's very difficult to understand some of these names of where they actually lead you. Okay. Okay, we're back. So, elevator hall. Kill this guy. Kill his best friend. So, kind of difficult to tell what this room looks like. It would have been. But, let's see what these rooms are. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Can't even talk to them. Clearly not finished. Ooh, another first aid spray. This looks exactly like the other, like the security office in the final product. That's even in this game anyway. So I guess they just had 2 rooms. What? Okay. This is clearly really bugged up. She surely looks passed out. Okay. Those are item boxes right there. That weird little box in the corner. Those are, I think, like the beta looks for the boxes. Let's see what's... Can't click this, and if I'm not mistaken, you also cannot... Oh, you can't click this one, okay. But yeah, we're just about done, guys. There's not many more rooms you can go to. Yeah, this can't even do anything, so it's an elevator. Emergency stairs. Okay, so that's that. What's this? Oh. This is the prototype room where you try to get in from the 2 fingerprints. This looks more or less the same. I think you were supposed to have a Birkin fight in here, if I'm not mistaken. That they showed off. Unfortunately, you can't click anything. But I think this room was definitely supposed to have... See? I think with this camera angle, it probably makes a lot more sense that something was going to pop out. And I think it was supposed to... I don't know. Would it be a boss or something? Keeper, office... quarters... Okay. This looks interesting. This probably was the room with the liquors, the super liquors, and you were able to like hop through. And there was like that plant in the corner, and you got the flamethrower. This kind of looks like that was supposed to be the room. And this looks like the continuation to the room. Interesting rooms, nonetheless. I like them. I think that I did not visit these with Leon. Don't know if I didn't notice, or maybe they're not accessible yet for him. But I think that's it. I can't see any rooms that we haven't been to. Staircase? Yeah. See, it jumps all over the place. So, last two rooms, guys. Last two rooms. Yeah, this is glitched. Like, you can't do anything. You just, like, go into the item menu, come right back out, and then you could just freely walk. But it looks like you're in the middle of a cutscene. It's very weird. If you guys hear background noise, like extra background noise, I apologize. Someone is washing dishes or doing something with water. But luckily I'm just about to wrap this up. I forget where this leads you. Okay. Yeah, nothing too special. This is like the prototype version of the final area. Oh wow, the zombies can actually rush up to you? Interesting. Don't think that happened to me yet in the beta. Let's see. So this is like where the liquor comes from the top. I could just tell, I guess, from playing Resident Evil 2 so much, I can tell like what the areas were meant to be and then the layouts, how they pretty much look like. But I think it's very interesting nonetheless. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These two rooms are the two train car rooms. So let's, what do you say we head back to, let's go to the lobby, which I believe is the first area. And, I'll end the video off exactly where I ended it off with Leon. Let's go into this room right here because there are no zombies until you activate them, as well as really peaceful music and one of my favorite tracks. So this will be a good place once again to end it off. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video, especially if you watch this video in its entirety. And listen to me ramble about all the little differences about the game. And if you guys want to see more beta videos in the future for Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 1.5 beta builds, I kind of butchered that sentence, I'm sorry, I'm tired. Just let me know in the comment section below, and I will definitely continue to do so as they are released. If I'm not mistaken, this is the latest build in 2015, or this is the July 25th build, and I think this is the latest one. So once they release more and I actually see like there's a significant amount of new features or things fixed up, then I will definitely continue to keep recording some more of that and do a little bit of commentary with it on the side. So besides that, I definitely encourage you guys to go check out the Leon walkthrough I just did a few days ago. I will put the link of that in the description below. That definitely has some cutscene differences, as well as being able to see Leon for like a whole hour. I mean, who doesn't like seeing Leon for a whole hour when you play these awesome Resident Evil games, and he's the main character of them, so why not? Well, Leon having Chris's voice, that is, from Resident Evil 1, which is kind of awkward, but yeah. Besides that, I want to thank you guys for the overwhelming support on the previous videos and just in general. So I hope to see you guys in another video soon enough. Thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you'd like to know when I'm going to upload a video or live stream, subscribe to my YouTube channel here and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch TV. All the links are below in the description. Thanks again, guys, and have an awesome day.